Hi everyone, I'm Bart.
I'm Gio.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Shannon, and you are watching
AskTheFeels.
So today we have a question from D Nice.
Hey guys, I'm a senior in high school, and as you know, a lot's happening right now academically. I'm, I guess, what you can call the counselor of my friend circle. I'm a pretty good listener and try to empathize and help out as much as I can, but sometimes their personal problems are petty or it's the same thing over and over again.
Exactly.
To be honest, I got my own problems to worry about. How do I tell them to grow the hell up without being too harsh, and how can I learn to be more selfish without being an asshole? Realize I'm being a hypocrite, but thanks, and y'all are mada cool.
Thank you.
Oh, we're the Maraku. Damn it.
I feel like everyone goes through, guys and girls go through that buddy that's like first world problems.
Yeah.
Or not even, it's not even a problem. They just create shit in their head and start bitching about it.
Damn.
So how do you tell them?
I mean, you guys probably go through this every single time you do this show. Like, I'd like to say grow the hell on up and just get over it, but you gotta answer these questions in depth.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I think if you listen to people's conversations, there's probably like 8 different things that are happening in everyone's life that we just filter around. And so maybe you need to create like a little like play button where someone comes to you, you've already pre-recorded the answer.
What I learned is you gotta listen for content, because some people have a deeper fucking rooted issue that's manifesting on something that's petty. They might just be complaining about the weather. Oh, it's fucking hot, it's fucking hot. But in reality, what they're really saying is they're super uncomfortable because they have, yeah, whatever. And also, it depends on how much time you want to spend on their problem. Like, are you gonna sit there and listen to them vent and complain for the next 3 hours? You gotta be able to cut that shit and help them out and make it quick.
None of my friends really complain anymore, but I do have family members, and I've known people that used to complain a lot, and I would try my best to help them out as much as I can, but when it comes to me giving the same advice over and over and over and over again, and they still don't make any changes and they're still complaining about the same things, then for me, I feel like for the betterment of the relationship, I have to remove myself, or else it's just gonna go sour.
Yeah.
I feel like, because it's just gonna end up turning, I'm just gonna turn into that person's dad, and I'm gonna be the nagging dad, the lecturer, and I think that's the worst thing that can happen amongst friends. So the best thing is to just turn a blind eye and just pretend like that doesn't happen, and I just try to enjoy all the good parts of the relationship.
And honestly, I think if you're just true with yourself, you know what you like and what you don't like. That's what it sounds like to me, at least. You can just be straight up with the person. Be like, girl, I love you. You know I want nothing but the best for you. I've already told you time and time again what you should do, what you should not do. At this point, I don't know what else to tell you. Good luck. You know what I mean? I feel like if you have a mature relationship with your girlfriend, she should totally understand that she's kind of being an asshole too by constantly just vomiting all this fucking negativity on you, and you're like left to deal with all this bullshit. So at the same time, I feel like it should be 50-50. It shouldn't be you always on the receiving end. So you should be like, dude, I already told you what I needed to tell you. You know I fucking want nothing but the best for you. Get your shit together. Like, I've honestly broken up with girlfriends before where I've been like, dude, like, you constantly bring me down. Like, I've tried my best to like support you in every way possible. I listen to everything, but you're so negative. If this behavior does not change, I can't be your friend anymore. And they couldn't change it, so I mean, I had to bounce.
You know what the hard part is? The hard part is when the person comes to you and they don't even know that they're complaining, and they don't know that they're seeking help.
Yeah.
So when you have a friend that's coming to you and asking you for help over and over and over again, and it starts to bring you down because nothing changes, I think it's easier for them to sympathize with you, like, oh, okay, I can see how, like, me asking you to do me this favor all the time can bring you down. But when they don't even know, and it's just, you're the only person that's viewing that all these people are complaining and bitching about really petty shit, that's the hard part. Like, how do you deal with someone that is coming to you and they think they're just venting, or they think they're being friends, but in reality, it's bringing you down? Because I think people that are very logical thinkers, when they hear complaints, they immediately want to troubleshoot and try to solve the problem. But people that are complainers, they're more emotional thinkers, so they don't even know what they're doing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's when it comes down to communication now. Saying like, hey, what you're telling me, because I love you, internally, like emotionally, it's really fucking with me.
Like the last 3 times we kicked it, to me, it felt like complaining. I don't know how it felt like on your end, but the last 3 times we were kicking, it just seemed like you're complaining. I was trying to help you, but it didn't really go anywhere. Or something like that.
No, that sounds already fucked up. I'd be like, hey, you know what? Like, you told me about you and your boyfriend, for example. Well, just like, you know, you told me about you and your boyfriend. Like, I had a sleepless night. Like, I wrote like all these things that I thought you could probably fix. And I think like they'll see the step by step, like how you really want to help them and how it's really affecting you.
I think the problem though is she's actually entertaining the complaining. So when you already know that this person has a pattern of just venting and not doing shit with their problems, and if you already know that they're gonna say one thing and then like just fucking vomit on you for like the next 4 hours, then it's up to you to divert that conversation or to change it up. If you sit there and go, oh really? What happened? And then what happened?
True.
And then what happened? Oh no, well you gotta do this, then that's your fault. When someone, and then, I mean, this takes a lot of mental game, but then when they come up with some stuff, and when you get to their level and take it seriously, that's when you lose, because now you're emotionally affected. If you know this person has a pattern of this, if you want to maintain this friendship and keep it cool, you just go, oh really? And you divert the conversation to something else and turn it into something positive. Because it takes a bigger person and a bigger mind to be able to control the situation. So you could learn that method. Because being at their level and trying to explain to them things logically, they're not in a logical state. So they might be going crazy emotionally and impulsively, and they don't even know what the fuck they're doing. So you have to be the person that's the more mature one and control the situation by not even entertaining it.
Thank you for watching that episode of Ask the Feels. To submit your questions, go to www.askthefeels.com and you can ask us any question you want, and we will do our best to discuss and answer them with our personal experiences. For the last video, click over here.
I think to prevent all these problems from happening though, an easy way to look at it is what stage in life are y'all in, you know?